Hello, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What's going on in the world? Okay, so this immediately grabbed my attention just now because it's a Native American guy. I share this warrior of peace, this drum heart of beauty, Vietnam met, Standing Rock elder, keeper of a sacred pipe, Nathan Phillips. Okay, I gotta say the name's a little disappointing. I was hoping something a little bit more traditional, but let's look at what's going on. This whole comment section is gonna be a mess. Out of the loop European here, what's going on? Enjoy the drama, everyone. Before okay. I guess I'm also just here for the popcorn, so to speak. What's up, what's up? Okay. I have too much energy right now. I just came back from the gym. Ooh. Okay. I'm just quickly reading here that like the story, blah, blah, blah. There was just a misunderstanding and the students didn't know how to act. They're just children. Oh, okay. Nobody's saying that kid's life needs to be destroyed. I mean, okay, sorry. People should not say anything about people who aren't fully developed yet. Like, that's just really unfair. Like, even, yeah, maybe, I mean, it's not nice, but I think children know now that when they are being filmed, and this guy, like, he clearly had a camera, like, the camera was in his face, like, he knew what was happening, he knew what he was doing. I think people know that videos can become viral, and I think he knew that what he was doing was controversial. I don't think that his life should be destroyed. Like, that's just too much. So, no, like, this is not something we can allow. This is just not something that can be allowed in our society, that we attack a child. Like, it's just stupid. I think it's okay for us to say, hey, like, we don't think what you did was right, and here's why. But, I'm not going to say boys are going to be boys, because that's, like, I can't hear that anymore. But, like, children make mistakes, adults make mistakes, and I hope he learns from it. However, if everybody starts pushing him and telling him that he's the worst guy ever, and you're disgusting, blah blah blah, that if everybody comes out with him with hate, then that pushes him further and further away from where we want this kid to be, right? We want this kid to learn from the experience and honestly become a better person for it. But the more you push against him, the more it's likely that he'll be pushed back or pushed into a corner where the only people who support him are the insane, super, super, ultra, alt, whatever, crazy people. And he's not going to learn. Like, we could create a monster by treating him poorly. You know what I mean? Like, hate begets hate. We just can't let that happen. But I understand, of course, it's super upsetting. Like, watching this is super upsetting, but we have to remember he's a child and we don't know the context of the situation. Like, obviously, like I mentioned in my other video, there was a lot of other children around. So everybody knows that little kids, I should just say, like, people in general of all ages, they do stupid things when there's a crowd around. Like, crowd mentality is a real psychological event. And we have to keep that in mind. We can't go around attacking people for videos and whatever. We can say that, hey, this is wrong, but we can't attack someone's person because of it. We never know. Like, just because, like, okay, maybe I don't necessarily support the MAGA movement. From what I've seen, like, I don't really like what I'm seeing from that movement. So if he's wearing that hat, I automatically think, okay, he's representing part of this movement I already am not so supportive of. I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the guy's just a kid, okay? Like, we have to keep that in mind. We never know. He could be, like, you don't know anything about this kid. Just because he has a red hat on doesn't mean, like, okay, obviously in this video he does a shitty thing, in my opinion, but it doesn't mean he's a shitty person. it doesn't mean like he doesn't have his own struggles in his life, like alcoholic parents or whatever. Honestly, like he looks very well to do just based on his peer group and, you know, the way he's dressed and the fact that he's at Capitol Hill, at his age. I can make a couple of guesses, presumptions, but I don't know that they're true. So let's just keep that in mind. Okay, let's just keep going. School condemns Trump supporting students who harass Native American. Okay, now we're going further. Statement from Covington Catholic. Oh no. Oh no, we condemn the actions of the Covington High School students towards Nathan Phillips specifically. Oh, and Native Americans in general after the March for Life. The behavior is opposed to the church's teaching on the dignity and the respect of a human person. Okay. This is very sad. Yeah, this is very sad. Yeah. But again, just because it's Catholic school, kids are just sent to Catholic school doesn't mean he's representing Catholics. In fact, he doesn't seem like he's very, I don't know. I actually don't know of any modern day Catholic groups that are super, yeah. I have no idea, but let's not worry about that. With 4 meters of snow in Slovenia, I present you 3 bottles of snow in Germany, taken in Sonthofen im Allgäu. With 4 meters of snow, I present you 3 bottles of snow in Germany. I don't get it. I think they're just saying there's snow. Roast me. I ain't afraid of no roast. That immediately popped in my head. All right, first of all, I'm going to play. Okay, so I'm roasting this guy. First of all, you look like Jesus. Second of all, you're kind of hot. A little bit on the older side, the wrinkles or whatever, some white hairs, but that seems to be working for you. 2, you're wearing like a Big Lebowski bathrobe with no shirt under. So, and you're kind of smirking, but it's like, honestly, it's kind of attractive. Where are you? Like you're in a place where the roof is coming down real low, like some kind of cabin or attic or basement, and you have like a neon sign that says party at the lake. So the location tells me it's some kind of like man cave, den, murder, basement, don't know. But your hair is on point. Do you dye it? Because this part's like brown, this part's look a little bit like black gray. I don't know. And this part looks black gray, but then I don't know, like with older men, you know, their hair, facial hair like doesn't change color at the same time, so it's like blotchy or whatever. But overall, hot, but you look like a mess. You look like, well, I don't mean it that way, but I just mean like it looks like you're not at your best. Like it's like a morning thing, but put that shit in a ponytail and hot. That was my first roast. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that's bringing out the best in me. Okay. Scott already getting into the British footballer lifestyle. Boring. I only care about the World Cup. Racist kids. Oh, fuck. Here we go again. When you have a bunch of white kids screaming, build the wall at indigenous folks. Ooh. Did that happen? I didn't see that happen. It's very apparent that the wall has nothing to do with border security. It's simply a monument to white supremacy. Ouch. I don't know if that actually happened because I only saw the video of this young guy. And also, you know, if someone's yelling build a wall at indigenous folks, maybe those indigenous folks are people who are anti-wall. It doesn't mean that they were saying build a wall around indigenous folks. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, this is just a mess. I love that. Is that real? If you've never seen canoe dancing, you've got to look it up. Like, okay, we're going to look it up. No, I'm not going to look it up. But basically, look up canoe dancing. It's amazing. And then look up Portlandia's clip of canoe dancing. They do a mock canoe dance, and it's incredible. Married men of Reddit. What one thing could your wife do that would instantly make you happier in your marriage? Ooh, interesting. Don't be offended if I want some time to myself. It doesn't mean I don't want to be with you. It means I don't want to be with anyone. Fair. I just asked my husband and he said, you used to make a layer cake most weeks and put it right on the counter in a glass display case. I don't know when that stopped, but I miss it from the deepest parts of me. Back the car into the driveway front so I don't have to reverse into traffic the first thing in the morning. Ah, yes, reversing into traffic if you live on a busy street sucks. Definitely. The cake thing, if someone was making a layer cake every week, honestly, that's kind of an issue with two people. That's assuming at least two layers of a cake, which are what, like 2 centimeters an inch each? Ugh, that's a lot of cake for a week. Um, that's not really something I would want to have every week. Oh yeah, sorry about that. You were right. You're fine. Carry on. I try to apologize when I feel like I'm in the wrong, but who knows? My perception may be different from reality. LMFAO seems like everyone just wants to be left alone for a little. Cool. More random physical contact. A quick brush on the arm. A hug from behind while I'm cooking. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Just because I have a day off doesn't mean I'm free that day. Do not make plans for me. My wife volunteered me to go pitch hay. What the fuck? My wife, who knows absolutely nothing about farming or or blah blah blah, of getting 2 trailers hay into the barn, volunteered me. The boy who joined the army to get away from farming to go pitch hay. That was a hard no. Yeah, I think it's okay to say, honestly, that girl could just pitch the hay herself. Solved. Marriage solved. Give me time and not take it. Okay, we just saw that. Admittedly, at first was going to say sexual acts and overall being engaging, but I'm going to take it a smidge further. Return affection. I love giving oral and she likes getting it, but I know she doesn't like to give. Cool. Her sex drive isn't anywhere near where we used to be, also fine. I'm the only one that reaches out for affection. Kisses, gotta ask for them. Oh, yeah. Seems like there needs to be some discussion between you two and probably some, like, I don't say therapy in a way that's like, I don't mean to be rude. I mean to say, hey, maybe you guys can figure out some tips on how to get where you guys want to be. Can you at least ask how I am? It hurts when you don't. All right. Trump touts border wall in San Antonio, which has no wall and isn't on the border. What? President Donald Trump on Saturday boasts to reporters about how well San Antonio's border wall is working, but the Texas city is 150 miles from the Mexican border and has no wall. Everybody knows that walls work. You look at different places. They put up a wall, no problem. You look at San Antonio. You look at so many different places. They go from one of the most unsafe cities in the country. I've lived in Texas and I never heard of San Antonio being the most dangerous city in the country. Are you kidding me? New York City is far more dangerous in comparison to San Antonio. Yeah, that's not that's not common knowledge. That's, yeah, his knowledge. To one of the safest cities immediately. My God. This is, no comment. What can I say? When you don't show your hands after, oh no.
Out of your pockets and step up to my car. That's the second time I've asked you. You're making me nervous. Take your hands out of your pockets and step up to my car.
Oh no.
Take your hands
Oh
out
no,
of your
it's in
pockets.
Vegas. He's definitely drunk. Whoa.
Don't resist. Now put your hands behind your back, or you're going to get the tape.
Okay. So one, it could be the case that this guy is very, very intoxicated because this is Las Vegas. Unfortunately, this is where like adults go to act like belligerent, stupid children again, especially on the Strip. So I can't say that's what's happening, but this is just me thinking about this video. Two, it could be the case that this guy is completely sober, and let's assume he's mentally fit. Then he's just having an ego issue, right? He's come across with the police and he's like, you know, he won't listen to their commands because he thinks he's above or that he shouldn't have to, or mostly because his ego is damaged, right? And by that I mean like he's too proud, like he's too embarrassed, like somebody's filming it, like he doesn't want to be like looked at like a pussy. And maybe I should stop saying those kinds of words, but essentially what I mean is he's like, you are making me look like I don't want to look bad. Like you're damaging my ego. You're making me feel like a bitch. Like you're making me look like a bitch, and I'm not gonna handle that. So I think this officer, he obviously has good training because he didn't even have to use his taser. And I don't know if you've ever seen any of these like YouTube videos of police who kind of just seem to have to use weapons. Like this guy just like straight up used his arm. So props to that guy for handling the safety. He didn't even throw him on the ground. It was like, I didn't hear a thud. It was kind of a gentle, like even now he's like putting pressure on the back of his neck where I can see his knee here, but it's not, yeah. Oh no, is this little kid again? Shit. Okay. Guys, let's let this kid figure out his own path from here. Yeah, let's give him some air. Okay.